do have to tell you there's something out here that looks really, really ugly. It looks ugly. And we have to get past a certain point for real. Or we can come slamming down to a $90,000 Bitcoin. Now, I know there's some people on here that you don't believe me, right? When I say that, I'm looking up here and I'm gonna be looking down at you in a minute. Is there anybody? Be honest with me, because there's no, we don't. Is it anybody that believes me when I say that Bitcoin can come slamming down to 90 grand if something doesn't happen? Is it anybody who believes that, or you think that it's just like, I gotta laugh you out the building on that one, bro? What are they calling you, Unc, around here? Anybody that doesn't believe it? A lot of people saying they believe, but anybody that doesn't believe it, just say me if you don't believe that. Remember, we need everybody in here to participate on this stuff. Okay, Poverty Dude said, nah, I don't believe that. Right? Scott said, nah. Rambo said, nah, I don't believe that. All right, by the dip, I think that was. Okay, so cool. So listen, what I'm about to share with you is there's not a lot of people, if any. There's not a lot of people, if any, that is sharing this information with you that I'm about to share with you right now. Please, please, please pay attention, because what I'm about to show you is extremely scary. And if it doesn't play out to the upside, we have a problem. All right, so I'm gonna turn my camera around here, and to make this dramatic, I have to get rid of. I'm gonna hide some ranges here. Okay, so I'm gonna hide some ranges here, and I'm gonna hide these ranges. 1 second. Okay, so 1 second. I'm just organizing these. Give me a second. Okay, that right there. Okay, so this, cool, this, cool. All right, I'm almost there, guys. Trust me. So you, then you, then you, you. There we go. You, then you. Okay, cool. I got it all in order now. So I'm gonna hide these, and I want to show you something. Right there. I definitely gotta hide the text. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, y'all ready now? This can keep you up tonight. So, public service announcement. If you're on the live right now and you are a scary type of individual, I'm going to tell you right now, this is your opportunity to get off the live. I'm about to show you the boogeyman. There's a real boogeyman that is here. And I'm telling you, somebody said the death cloth. No. It's way better than that, bro. That's death cloth is way simple. That's simple information people give me on YouTube. The same. No, not death cloth. Way more serious than that. Look at this. Because this is information that a lot of people ain't sharing, I got my blockchain bullhorn logo on this chart. Because as I'm sharing this, people need to see that for sure, where this is coming from. So I'm on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. This is the weekly chart. And you'll notice here that we are all the way back here to December of 2017. This was the bull market high of 2017. This was the bull market high of 2021, right? And over here, we are in 2025, okay? Now, this doesn't look like anything that's scary, because this is a high, this is a higher high, and this is a higher high, and that's a higher high. So this looks amazing. We're going higher highs. We're good to go until I do this. This is a parallel channel. So I'm not a mathematician, but if this is 2025 and this trend line right here goes all the way back to 2017, this is an 8-year trend line. Listen to what I'm saying to you. This is an 8-year trend line, okay? That's everything up here is resistance on the top side of that trend line. Now, I want to show you something. When you get rejected here on the top side of this trend line, there's a major pullback. This was the bear market right here of the 2018 bear market. This double top that happened right here pulled the market back into the bear market of 2022. Here, we got this double top, found support here, rallied up, and look at what is happening right now. Look at where we are right now. We're literally sitting at a rejection. We tried to break through, come back and tested that support before rallying, and it lost support and is getting rejected right now. And you might not think that's a problem until I show you this. When we got rejected here, right? Pay attention to what I'm showing you. When we got rejected here, the market pulled back 85%. Bitcoin pulled back 85% on this rejection. You see it? Look over here. When this rejection happened, Bitcoin pulled back 56%. On this rejection, Bitcoin pulled back 78%. On this rejection, Bitcoin pulled back 31%. We are currently being rejected. If Bitcoin does not get past this red line, let me show it to you right here. Look, if Bitcoin can't break the top of this red trend line, we could see it fall to around 90K, because a 24% drop, which is the median, which is here where, look, this is rejection on the median, this is support on the median. If it falls to this median, you can be looking at a close to an $88,000 to $90,000 Bitcoin. This is where we are right now. I want to make sure everybody can see it. If you zoom in here, Bitcoin got rejected twice here. It is sitting here, and currently we have 3 days and 23 hours before this candle closes. It needs to get up above and break this red line and start finding support on the top side, or we can absolutely drop down here and you can be looking at some serious losses when it comes to something that controls almost 60% of all crypto. For those who said, no, I don't believe you, right? Remember, I'm here and we have to do this together. This is a community. For those that didn't believe, do you believe now? Let me see the answer to that. See, ladies and gentlemen, here's how this works. I don't have a crystal ball, right? I cannot tell you if Bitcoin is going to break that trend line and go absolutely bananas, or if it's going to continue to be rejected there and come pushing back down to find support on that pivot line inside of this upward channel that goes back 8 years. This is not some bullshit chart that I'm showing you that's like 2 or 3 weeks worth of data. That trend line is true over an 8-year period. That doesn't get any harder than that. That is a hard trend line. You have to be above it or you are below it, period. So what needs to happen here, Bitcoin needs to break $117,000 and start finding support on the top side, right? Tell me if that's true. Bitcoin needs to pierce 117,000 and start finding support on the top of 117,000. Calvin, why are you saying 117,000? Because look at where it is right now. Peep game. It's here at 116,593, right? So if I go over here to this chart, which is a daily chart, look, this yellow line of 117, that's all resistance. It was resistance here. Look, here's where we held, right? This is resistance. Here's where we broke the support, I mean, the resistance, and came back to find the top side of support, lost the support. Tried to get back above, got rejected. Slammed Bitcoin all the way down here to 100 grand. You're not listening to me. Bitcoin was down here. Look, so y'all can understand. Bitcoin was way down here at $74,000. Rallied all the way up here to start finding this support at 117. Okay? Lost it for a second, got back above it, and it created the high of 124,000. Came back here to test that 117, lost it, and it slammed Bitcoin all the way back down here to $100,000, like 106,000. You see it? 106, 106, 107. Now it is rallying back up, and it's literally getting rejected. I'm showing you this on a day chart, but if you want me to be a little bit more dramatic, we can go here to a 4-hour chart, and you can see here that it is literally being rejected candle after candle after candle on a 4-hour chart. You want me to be more dramatic? Here's a 1-hour chart. It is having a real problem getting past this 117. You have to get past this Bitcoin. Go, 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 go. Because that 117 is where we are right here. This 116's 585. We have to get past that shit, which is above this red line. We got to get up here and start finding support on the top side of this. Otherwise, that was 84. That was 56. That was a 78% drawdown. That was a 30% drawdown. This could be a 24% drawdown. Wait for this. This is where it gets really fucking crazy here. Don't let it scare you too bad. But if it can't hold this pivot line, the way this works, guys, look. If it cannot hold the pivot line, it has to slam back down to the trend line down here. Down here. That's a $60,000 Bitcoin. Wait, hold up, bro. Yeah. We're not going to, I got to keep it 1,000 with you. I don't have a crystal ball, but if you're asking me if this is important, if you're asking me if this week is an important damn week for Bitcoin, it is absolutely important. We're tapping that line right now and getting rejected. We got to get above 117 and start finding support on the top side of it so we can push out of this thing. We got to get the hell out of here. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, fam. Whoa. This is dangerous. Y'all see it? Guys, don't listen. I'm just talking about the charts here. I'm just showing you the charts. This double top, guys, listen. This is a classic double top. Oh, man. Look. Double top trading. Look. Right? The market runs up like this, first top, comes down here and finds what is called the neckline, pushes back up, hits another second top, and then comes slamming down on you. You just got to keep it real with me. Here's the market running up. Look at this. This is 2020. Running all the way up here, hits the first top, comes down. That's your neckline right there, guys. Slams up here, second top, literally slams you down to a bear market. 78% drop. That double top is also in conjunction with this damn trend line that I'm talking to you about. You think this is an accident that double top hit this damn trend line? Stop playing. This is real charting that I'm showing you. Comes down here and finds support all along this line right here, this red line. Support, support, support. Rallies off the support, runs up, gets rejected on the pivot line here, the middle of these two, pulls back, gets the support here, rallies up. Look at this. This is another double top. This is your run up right here. Bing! Comes down. There's your neckline. Here's your second top. Slams it back down. You do not want to keep seeing this shit. This is a top, that's the double top, and we're slamming down right here, and now we're getting a rejection. You better hope that this right here doesn't play out. I just showed you what happens when you get double top. Double top, double top, double top. You better hope we invalidate this. Otherwise, you have a double top sitting right here, slammed it down, and now we're getting rejections here under the side of an 8-year trend line. So, we have to watch that. We have to watch that. Now, some of y'all might say, well, shit, if it dropped down from here, shit, 24% and hit that 80, 90, thank you, I'm going to be loving that. I wanted to give y'all that first. And are y'all scared? Because now I got to make sure that I say, I got to come in here and cut the light on. Hold on, look. Y'all scared, I got to come in here and I got to cut all the lights on and stuff like that. Be like, what's going on here? Why are you yelling? Ain't nothing up under the bed. There's nothing up under here. Well, how you going to do that, Calvin? Shit, because you done scared, boy. What in the world? You want me to help you out? Let me help you out. Okay, here we go. Peep game. For those of you who are looking at that and you're saying, oh my gosh. Oh my God. And I see people in here, bear market loading. You missed it. You missed it. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You're missing it. This is still a macro upward channel. We just saw an insane, Bitcoin just went up there from that 51,000 and ran all the way up here, pulled back to this pivot line right here at about 78 and ran all the way up to 124. Even if it pulls back here and finds support here, you are still in a macro uptrend. Finding support on top of the 50% level in this trend line. You only can talk about a bear market if you lose this 50% level. It's when you lose this that you slam down here to the bottom side. Finding support on the top side pushes you up. Finding support on the top side pushes you up. You have to lose this pivot line. So even if it pulls back here and people say, oh, bear market, blah, blah, blah. This does nothing but set people up to go directly into 2026 and have that parabolic blow off top or whatever, because this is still super bullish, even on a pullback. I don't want to see it. Not for majority people anyway, because I would just short the hell out of it. That's all I would do. But I don't want to see it, but it's on the table. I have to put that out there so you know that that's on the table. Because that's not something that is like, oh, we'll look at it 3 weeks from now. Bullshit. That's happening now. Bitcoin is being rejected on the top side of that red line for 8-year trend line now. This is not some shit you can push off to the side and be like, I'm going to look at it in a couple weeks, bro. No. You need to look at that now. So y'all got the numbers? What's the number? What do we have to get above? Leave it down in the comments so everybody can see it. What number does Bitcoin have to get above? Right? What's the number? 117,000. 117,000. Facts. I want to share that information with my entire audience. Anybody is paying attention. Not to scare you, but just to make you aware of it, because success is where preparation meets opportunity. And if you get an opportunity to short the market because you see something that looks crazy, you're prepared, right? You're absolutely prepared. So we have to watch that, guys. I'll be watching it. I'll be going, like, if I see something that I'm like, that ain't looking right at all, I'll come on here and I'll say, hey, listen, guys, this is what I'm doing, right? But I'm long on everything, so y'all can see that I'm not short on anything. I'm long. So just in case anybody wanted to know that, you've seen my accounts. I'm up tens of thousands of dollars and I'm long on my trade. So, but I'm aware. I'm aware out there. Don't think I'm not. Don't think I'm not. Now I got to go in here and I have to double down on what I just said, because there might be one or two people on here, not a lot. There might be one or two people on here that not believers or something like that. We do have, as I speak, a nice little chart here, something on the chart that puts a smiley face. You ever, like, you turn in your homework and you get it and you got the little smiley face with the scratchy smile. And I don't know about y'all. When we was growing up as kids, we was pretty simple. These kids today is way too complex. I used to make sure that I got A's because I wanted to get the stickers that when you scratch it, it smell good. I wanted yeah. I'll be riding the bus all the way home. You ain't got no A though. That's an A. Yeah. Hey, look, there's a plus beside it too. You ain't got no scratch. Yours don't smell like this. Strawberry. You know what I'm saying? I used to be out there telling them kids, your shit don't smell like strawberries. What are you talking about? I was that kid. I promise you. This is what A's smell like, bro. This is what you want to know what success smell like? Smell like blueberry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the first person to get the bowl of popcorn. Friday, popcorn day. I'm the first person to get the bowl of popcorn. You never smell that. I'm too old school. Y'all ain't ready. All right, let me show you this last piece of information so I can let y'all go, man. What time is it? It's 9:46. This is real stuff. You want to know what success smell like? I've been smelling strawberries, cuz. Y'all think I'm just not being successful around here? Boy, I've been smelling them blueberries. All right, let me show y'all something. All right, that's funny. All right, so check it out. You know the power of this 117,000 that I just showed you, right? So that's this yellow line. Peep game. I'm on the daily chart. I'm doubling down on what I'm saying, right? I already showed y'all this whole trend line. We're being rejected right here, and that's roughly under 117,000. Okay, so peep game. Why am I excited though at this area right here? Why is there this excitement? Check this out. If this is the high here, check it out. This is my low right here. Look, everybody agrees with me that the last low Bitcoin had was $107,000. This was the last low point. So if this was the last low point, where is my nearest high? Where's the nearest highest high up here? Like, I'm looking at the macro. That's my swing low. That's my swing high. Watch me double down on this information. Oh, shoot. Watch me double down on this information. Here's my high. Bing. Here's my low down here. Watch me drag it out and pay attention. What do you see? For those of you who've been following me, what do you see? Leave it down here for everybody else. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a scratchy sticker, and it's gonna smell like strawberries. What's the answer down here? Yeah, look at that. MB Tech getting it. All these people up here. Yeah, it's above the. Look at all these people. I'm finna give you get a sticker. You get a sticker. You get a sticker. All these stickers I'm giving out right now. It's above the 50% level. That means this 115,907. We need to hold that. See here? Look. Here is where we lost. Look, this is the 50% level being lost here, right? Got rejected, came down, tried to get above it, came to test rejection again, boom. Comes up here, look, resistance, 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 slams past it here, support, support. We're now above the 50% level. This is a tightrope. If that's the 50% level right here, and this is the level that decides whether we get past that red trend line, this is a goddamn tightrope, ain't it? Talk to me. Now, I done already gave y'all the stickers on your papers and stuff like that. I see y'all. That's what success spells. You know, if we stay above this 50% level, you know, my portfolio is gonna go crazy. I made an A. It's a tightrope. So this is why I go live. So because there's not a lot of people that will dive that deep into technical analysis with you. They just won't do it. If they First of all, a lot of people don't know how to do it, right? But for those that maybe know how to do it, they refuse to share it with you because they don't want to give you an advantage to compete with them in the marketplace. I don't. I believe in blessing everybody. You know what I'm saying? The more I give, the more I receive. It's the scenario where I tell y'all. So a lot of people like to say, you know, I'm blessed. My cup runneth over. That's not what blessing look like. You don't believe me? Look, listen to the phrase. I'm blessed. My cup runneth over. That's not how blessing works. Let me explain it to you. This is a cup. It's empty. But if it was full, I'm gonna put this lid on here like it's full. If this was full, right? If I got ready to pour something into it, it just spills over immediately. You like to say my cup runneth over, and you know, and you understand. The more you give, the more you receive. Works because your vessel has to be empty. See, the problem is, y'all. A lot of people gatekeeping information out here. They full of themselves. The cup is full. They full. They need. Look, they need an enema for. They need a financial enema. They need a gift giving enema. They need a sharing enema. They're full of themselves. So when you say your cup is full and it runneth over, you're right. Anybody trying to pour into you, you can't even receive the blessing because it just really run over. You can't even, nothing can get, you can't receive shit. Your cup is full. If you don't believe me, when you get off the live, go fill up a cup of water, fill it all the way up to the rim, and then pour some more water in it. It goes spill over immediately. The cup is full. You have to empty your cup on a daily basis. You never know who's going to come into your life to bless you, and you can't even receive the blessing because you're full of yourself. So when I say the more I give, the more I receive, is because I'm constantly emptying my vessel. I'm sharing my gifts, my tools, time, and talent with everybody. I constantly empty my cup. When somebody comes along, it could be a little 2-year-old, 3-year-old baby, 5-year-old kid, or something like that. When they come along and my blessing is there, I can receive it 100%. Vessel's empty. What you got for me, Lord? I know that gifts and I know that blessings come through man. What you got for me? What's happening? What's popping? Unless you personally seen Jesus or somebody. I never seen him. So I know blessings come through men. Okay, so when I say man, I mean human, right? And so I need to make sure my vessel empty. So when that come along, I can be like, oh, I can receive that. All this information that I gave y'all today, if your cup wasn't empty, if your vessel wasn't empty, you couldn't even receive it. A lot of y'all gonna leave this live. None of this shit that I said to you gonna stick because you can't even receive it. You're too full of yourself. He talking about you won't go do no research. You won't go fact check me or nothing like that. I double dare you to do it. Because in order for you to do that, you got to empty your vessel. So I challenge you to do it. I challenge you to get off this live and go see if the information that I'm sharing with you ain't the absolute truth. And find out if it's stuff that other people, they don't even have the capability of teaching you. I double dare you to do it because you have to empty your vessel in order to do that. I challenge you. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let that go. So, what did you learn? Bitcoin needs to stay above 115,000 for sure. It needs to get above 117, and that's pretty much a tightrope. It's a tightrope there. We got to break an 8-year trend line in order to continue to be bullish. That's a fact. all that stuff I said to you is true. It's barely sitting above the 50% level. And I do mean barely. I will be watching it like a hawk. I'll be watching it like a hawk. In fact, let me help some people out here. Why don't you go and do this? Why don't you go right here on this 50% level, which is around about 115,907, or if you want to dial it to 115,500, whatever you want to do. Why don't you just right click on that, okay, and go and add an alert. Bow. Every time. Hey, Bitcoin, every time you come down here and tap this, I'm going to get an alert because I need to know if you've fallen below this 50% level. And because I'm like that, I'm also going to put an alert here at this 117. Whenever you cross that, I need to know that every time too. Let me get over here and put this on here. I want to get it. I'm going to get it right up here, like about right there. Yeah, let me add an alert. Bam. Every time. I want to put this 117.5. I want to make it even. When you get above 117.5, every time you tap that or get over it, I want to know. So I got 2 alerts sitting here. If I start getting alerts over here like this, right? If I start getting those and they start going into my log and I could go in this log. See, I'm on Bitcoin right now, but I go over here to this log for virtual and I click on it. Watch what happens to this chart now. I click on this. Boom. Immediately it says, yo, I alerted you when we was breaking and doing this. Calvin, come on, bro. At 8 o'clock, it's 9:56, but at 8 o'clock, I shot you an alert to tell you that this right here was happening. While everybody else out here playing around, I gave you an alert that this was going to pop up and do around about 10% here. While everybody else bullshitting. There's a lot of alerts over there, I'll tell you that much. It's 11 of them for at least. So you're not just saying this. This is actually something like this is real utilitarian value. This shit work for real. You actually utilizing this information? Yeah. You kidding me? I need to know where the money is falling in my lap. I need to know when the money is going to be falling in my lap. I need to know when I need to protect gains. What are we talking about here? Did y'all see what I'm doing? Y'all see how I work? Right, I could be on the golf course and the phone, I got the app. And so it's going to alert me on my phone. Calvin, what if you ain't got your phone because you're on the golf course and it's in your bag? I got an Apple Watch. I bet you I had that on. I'll take this timepiece off and put the watch on. These are 2 different things. Now, this is a timepiece. This is a watch. I'll take the timepiece off, put the damn watch on. Because I need to know when the money is beeping. I can't miss it. I can't do it, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Yeah, facts. All right, man. Listen, I can get out of here. It's 10 o'clock. Are y'all good? How y'all feel? Is it anybody on here? First time you ever seen me and stuff like that, and you like, yo, this is crazy. Right? Have I earned the right to do business with you? I have a course. I'm gonna show you the link here in a second. I know some of y'all are dying to see where if I'm still up on these positions and stuff like that. I am. So let's go ahead and look at them real quick before I get off. Let's look at these accounts. Let's see what's at. It's about 4 or 5. So this account right here has 8 trades in it. It's got 8 trades in it. You can see that I'm up on every trade. So now there's some people in here that know how to trade, and they're going to tell you 2 things. First of all, they're going to tell you he's managing 8 trades. Some of those trades have 20x and 15 and 10x, and majority of them are on the 7 outside of that. And he's up on all of them for about $7,000 worth of profit. It says right here, floating P&L, about 7 G's. They're going to tell you that this right here is not easy to do for sure. But then I double down on that and I switch this account from current and I switch over here to this short-term account. And then they're going to say, wait a minute, he's got a sub account. and he's got another 12 trades over here. He's winning on all of those trades too. 15x, 5, 7x is 10x. This is insane that he's managing 2 sub accounts and winning on all the trades. He's up about 11 G's on that. They're going to tell you that this is really good. Let's go again. That was the short-term joint. We just left this account. Let's jump on this account right here. Long-term real quick. There's 3 trades over here that I'm managing. I'm winning on those as for real. Okay, that is about $14,000 up. That's money. Y'all just heard it. That's money beeping at me to let you know there's going to be some more. God damn, player. Right here, this is the trades that I took with my father. So he copy traded me on these. So I'm helping him manage 5 trades over here. Shout out to my dad. He's up about $3,500 over there. Shout out to Pops for just following his son. Let's go here and let's look at these scalping account. Golly, boy, that money ain't going to stop, okay? I'm managing an additional 11 trades over here for another $11,500 with equity of about $43,000. I'm winning on every last one of those trades too. Do you see a pattern, right? I either am really, let me add 2 more, really lucky, or I absolutely know what I'm doing when it comes to trading. Not in just one account, but across several accounts. Not with just one asset, but with several assets, at least 40. 40. At least. So when I come on the lives and I'm hanging out in the community and I'm answering questions and responding to comments, is because I want you to win. If everybody went away and only 3 people started showing up on these lives, it doesn't change anything about what I do when it comes to building wealth. It'll just be me and those 3 people. We're going to get to it. So with that being said, I want to look everybody in the face and say this. Men and women, guys, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, my little young ones out there, you know what I mean? They call me Unc and OG. Everybody, you're all kings and queens. I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. If you've never been on my lives, that's how I end it. A lot of the times I end it like that because sometimes you just need to hear that. You don't have someone in your circle. They don't believe in crypto. They don't believe in you. Oh, you doing crypto now, bro? Didn't you just get divorced like last year? But now you're an investor. Okay, right? People will beat you up for shit that you did in the past. They won't live it down, man. So every now and then you need to hear someone say to you, "You are worthy. You are a king and a queen. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. You got dreams, goals, and aspirations. I'm here for it." This is a pretty safe place. You're going to get some trolls. Don't worry about it. We got a resident troll here to handle that. Bingo is on deck. He can handle all the troll stuff. We got some moderators in here to try to help out with the nonsense. But majority of the people here are really good people. These are your peers. They share the same type of sentiment that you have. They want to build some type of wealth. They want to learn how to actually get out of the rat race or beat inflation or beat taxes when they got to pay. They don't know. They want to actually preserve something and pass it on to their kids other than a headache. Okay? Which is what happens when you leave here and you don't really have the finances. They got to try to figure out, you call it auntie, man, you know what I'm saying? We need a little something on the funeral though. I'm saying, wait, what? I'm just saying though, you know what I'm saying? We gonna fry all the chicken and stuff like that, but I'm just saying though, you come on, man. Papa loves you, you know that. Stop. This causes a lot, okay? This causes a lot of stuff and people fighting at the funerals and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was my papa, he loved me better than you, know what I'm saying? I'm getting a lack. You didn't even like Cadillacs, bruh. I'm trying to make this light for y'all can laugh, but y'all know this stuff happens for real. Okay, this happens for real. I ain't even joking. I don't want that for you. Let's see if we can build something where you can at least have $1 million or $2 million worth of life insurance and stuff like that. Have some stuff set up, and you come on, guys. We need to be able to do all of this stuff. Okay, cool. So that's how it works. So yeah, you're all kings and queens. I love you. There's nothing you can really do about it. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for your family. I'm gonna pray for your community. Now that's the trifecta. Okay. Now why are we doing that? Because a lot of times symmetry is important, and a lot of things that are blessings come in threes. Don't make me go there and tell you why, but a lot of good stuff, it comes in threes like that. Okay, we could talk about the Holy Trinity. We could talk about, you get it, you know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, I'm serious. The threes is serious. You need threes. The strongest shape in all of shapes is the triangle, 3 points. I could go real deep into that, but I ain't got time for it. Listen, I got to pray for you, point one. I got to pray for your family, point two. And I got to pray for your community, the third point. Now, the reason I'm praying for you is because I need your mental space to be okay. I need your health to be good, right? And I need you to be able to accept what is happening out here when it comes to building wealth. You need to be able to shoulder a lot of things and, brush a lot of stuff off, because you're saying you want to be wealthy. There comes a lot of stuff comes with that. So I got to guard you for that, your mental space and all of that stuff. So I got to pray for that, right? That's you. We got to start with you. Then after we got that going, we got to pray for your family, spouses, kids. Don't get it twisted. Some of this stuff jealousy can creep in there when it comes to that too, even with your inner circle of family. And then you started going extended family and friends, it gets dicey. So I got to pray for your family and guard them, your kids, so that they don't get, like, oh, you think you own them because y'all got a little money right now, whatever. You go out to your friends and y'all used to going on Carnival cruise and you're like, you know what, this year we're going to go on a Disney cruise. Isn't that Disney cruise like $1,500? Well, yeah, we're going to stay at the Floridian. Damn, bro, we were staying at the Holiday Inn last year. Well, we staying at the Floridian this time. Well, I'm just telling you, everybody can't accept that. Have you stayed at the Floridian? That shit is nice. You can't go back after you do that. I'm just telling you. Well, you know what I'm saying? We driving down there. It's going to take us about 6 hours to get down to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll meet y'all down there. We flying. Oh, y'all just flying like that now? You just trying to stun on people like that? No, we actually running a business now. And we know we need the write-off. So we actually have to fly. It's called business class for a reason. We're not trying to stun on you. We actually need to write off. I can't afford to fly anything less than first class. I'll just be honest with you. People don't want to hear that shit. They think you stunting on them. So I gotta pray for your family. Okay? And then after I pray for you and your family, I now gotta pray for your community. Because if you and your family are riding around in the community, y'all riding around to get it, y'all got Teslas, the butterfly doors and all of that stuff. Y'all got all stuff. Man, people gonna hate on you in your community. Now you're a mark. If you're the only one riding around and getting it in your community and everybody, you're a mark. So we got to bless your community too. We got to make sure that we bring them up and that we can find somebody to help them get to what they need to get to, so they're not looking at you and yours. You got to keep that heater and that toaster on the side of your hip for 4 pounds. You know, like, well, I'm 4 pounds heavier today. You know what I'm saying? Are you bloating or whatever? No, I'm a male. I don't even do that. I don't have a menstrual cycle, but I am 4 pounds heavier today. Somebody say the trifecta. Just says 3 of them. Just put out there, just put the number 3 out there. We got to do that. We got to pray for you. We got to pray for the family. We got to pray for the community, man. Straight up. I'm just telling y'all, man. It's real out here. It's just 3 of them, okay? All right, cool. All right, it's 10:08. I'm going to let y'all go up out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I really do. I appreciate you allowing me to be part of your entrepreneurial and your investment journey. Like, invite me into your homes, invite me into your workspace, invite me into your Apple AirPods, you know what I'm saying? You're on the job and stuff like that. You got that hairnet covering. You ain't supposed to have that on the floor. Don't get caught. Calvin, why you calling me? You watching me right now, bro? I gotta tuck that shit in there. He watching. Walking around, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to you though, bro. I'm just saying though. Y'all wilding out. Don't get caught. That's all I'm saying. Don't get caught. We don't need nobody writing you up and all of that and giving you warnings and stuff like that. We still got to get to this money. We need cash flow coming in so we can take advantage of what's going on out here. Don't be jeopardizing. All right, listen. All right, for those of you who enjoyed this live and I've earned the right to do business with you, here's my website. You don't have to partake and do anything to join the lives and come get this information. But if I've earned the right to do business with you, check my website out. Go here, Blockchain Bullhorn. Screenshot this for a second. So if you don't make a decision tonight, at least it's in your pictures and stuff like that. So blockchainbullhorn.com. I got a trading course over here. For those of you who want to take advantage of that. For anybody that wants to take advantage of the Crypto Cheat Guide, which is a stellar piece of product that I created. It is downloadable to any mobile device immediately. If you want the audio version of this, you got a combo pack. You can get the audio version along with that digital download. That's for people that commute or work out at the gym and stuff like that. Or for those of you who got those AirPods on the floor at the job. What was that? No, I heard you. No, I heard you. What is it? Line 4? Yeah. I'm finna go check on it now. Shit, I gotta turn them down. Why? I almost didn't hear the supervisor. I almost didn't hear the supervisor. I almost got busted. Yo, y'all wilding out. All right, man, listen, y'all enjoy yourself. I told you that I would be here for you Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Did I hold true? Did I come through? Did I show up? Monday, showed up. Tuesday, didn't I come through? Today, Wednesday, after Jerome Powell did what he did I rock? All right, so y'all gonna give me a break tomorrow? I ain't going live tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't doing live tomorrow. Going toward the weekend here. Come on now. So tomorrow I'm not going live. Maybe I'll hit y'all up Friday, do a little something Friday, and definitely not Saturday because, Longhorns, and then definitely not Sunday, Falcons, Sunday. So, so maybe Friday, but I'm taking tomorrow off. I rock with y'all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hopefully y'all understand where y'all are. If you watched me Monday, you got some great entry points, made a lot of money, you're up. You watched me Tuesday, I doubled down on that, showed y'all where I was, then told y'all I had some limit order set for what happened today. So Monday, we got early entry points with some stop losses. Tuesday, I told you that I had some limit orders set down at the bottom of some things, told you how that worked. And then today, we just eating today. Today is just, we up. That's it, straight up. So that's how we work. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Look out. I normally go live around about 7 when I do go live, somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. If you just come hang out, you can do that. Y'all take care of yourselves. Make smart decisions. Don't FOMO in. Look at the charts. Re-look at the charts. If you have my course, take advantage of your demo accounts and stuff like that. Don't just go throwing money out there willy-nilly chasing stuff. Just really look at it before. There's plenty of money out here. There's always a trade to get into. So you don't have to rush this stuff. You got plenty of trades. Thousands of trades in your future. So don't rush it. You good. You all right. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace out.